Well, I made it. It's mid-afternoon. I'm just a little outside Slab City. I managed to miss the turn the first time. It's this small residential road with really no signs or anything like that. Gonna stop here, go by the store, pick up a few things, and get ready to go look at Slab City. To get here, I traveled through a fair amount of agricultural lands and a bunch of small towns, a lot of which had boarded up stores, businesses, houses that looked like they'd been abandoned. The agricultural part, I guess it's the Imperial Valley, seems to be doing quite well. There's a lot of water and a lot of greenery, and they're probably able to grow things all year round because of the warm climate. Great wealth within the ag community, and then these abandoned towns and houses and businesses. Not sure what that's all about. I'm getting close to the Salton Sea, which might be sort of the land of the broken, bright idea. So it started getting dark, and I kind of chickened out. I opted to go up the road a little ways and camp at a place that boasted hot springs. Before I left, though, I stopped and spent a little bit of time in East Jesus or West Hell, depending on who you ask, and looked around. A guy they named Gandalf gave us a tour, and while checking out the compound, I found some absolutely stunning artwork. I had really mixed feelings about Slab City. I had met a young family who seemed to really know nothing but struggle. They'd come from Los Angeles living in an 18-foot trailer with two very small children, 4 and 5. There were anarchists, punk rockers, mentally ill, alcoholics, and this constant stream of well-heeled tourists with expensive cameras taking pictures of everything. As I spent the night in the relative luxury of a nice RV camp with natural hot springs and a pool, I couldn't help but reflect on the artwork I had found in the compound, and Gandalf telling me that there was more on the water tank. So instead of leaving, I decided to stay for another day and see if I couldn't find some more of that artwork. There was a really large mountain range to my east, and that night I could see flashes behind that mountain range, but they weren't the same color as what you would see with lightning. They were kind of a weird green, blue, orange color. The next day I was reminded what they were. There is a canal road that travels to the south and east and goes back towards where Slab City is. And rather than get out on the highway, I followed the canal road down, and it is studded with these signs. Everything to the east side of the canal has these warnings about unexploded munitions. Gandalf had mentioned the flashes of light from the Chocolate Mountain gunnery range, although at the time I hadn't really believed him. did believe him about there being more artwork on some water tanks, and it was there which I was heading. It did not take me long to find the artwork. It was gigantic on this large concrete water tank that also served as somebody's house. These images took my breath away. I kept looking around, afraid that I might miss something. And after a while, my efforts paid off. So I'll leave you with these final images of contradiction, a place of hope and hopelessness, addiction and sobriety, and perhaps most importantly, anarchy. We'll see you on the road. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like my videos. Thanks. Bye.